Welcome to House Luck's Estate, your go-to channel for insightful financial advice and lifestyle tips. Today we're peeling back the curtain on some of the most common financial advice handed down by the wealthy. Interestingly, these tips are often preached but seldom practiced by those who advocate them the most. Our aim? To debunk these paradoxes and offer you a more transparent view on managing wealth effectively. Let's dive into these surprising insights. First up, avoiding debt like the plague. It's a common mantra echoed across boardrooms and financial blogs. Steer clear of debt if you want to maintain your financial health. But is this the whole truth? Let's delve deeper. Many affluent individuals publicly decry the perils of borrowing. Yet behind the scenes, they often utilize debt as a strategic tool to amplify their wealth. Take real estate moguls or business tycoons, for instance. They leverage loans to fund ventures or acquire properties, turning a handsome profit in the process. This isn't just ordinary borrowing, it's calculated strategic debt, often termed good debt. Good debt is an investment that will grow in value or generate long-term income. Buying an asset that appreciates over time or taking a loan for education that boosts earning potential are examples of good debt. On the other hand, bad debt typically involves purchasing depreciating assets or spending on non-essential luxuries. So it seems debt isn't always the villain it's portrayed to be. Next, the classic save, save, save. We often hear the mantra of extreme frugality echoed through the corridors of financial advice, urging us to pinch every penny as if it were our last. But dive a little deeper into the lifestyles of the wealthy, and you'll find a narrative that's quite the opposite. Yes, they emphasize saving, but not at the expense of missing out on life's luxurious experiences or lucrative investment opportunities. Picture this, while the advice often goes towards stacking money away in a savings account, many affluent figures are redirecting their funds into expanding their portfolios. They invest in real estate, stocks, and even art, assets that not only promise better returns, but also enhance their living standards. It's about striking a balance. On one hand, securing a financial safety net is crucial, but on the other, it's the calculated risks and investments that truly propel wealth growth. Savings alone don't build an empire, do they? Number 3, diversify your portfolio. In the world of investing, diversification is often championed as the quintessential strategy for risk management. The advice usually goes something like this: spread your investments across various asset classes to mitigate risk and increase the potential for reward. However, peering behind the curtains of some of the most successful investors reveals a different story. Take, for example, legendary investors who have amassed fortunes not by spreading their bets wide, but by placing substantial concentrated investments in industries where they saw extraordinary potential. These investors often rode the waves of single sectors, sometimes even single stocks, to incredible heights of wealth. This approach is starkly different from the broad diversification preached in most financial advice circles. By focusing intensely on areas they understood profoundly, these savvy individuals exploited their deep knowledge and insights, often resulting in outsized returns. It's a high-risk, high-reward strategy that contradicts the conventional wisdom of diversification. It seems some rules are bent by those who make them. Fourth advice: all work, no play. This is a mantra often preached by those at the summit of success. They tout the virtues of relentless hard work, long hours, and unyielding dedication. But peek behind the curtain and you'll find that these same individuals often lead lives rich with leisure and recreation. Let's consider the irony here. While advocating a Spartan life of continuous labor, many successful people are taking time to sail on their yachts, enjoy long vacations at exotic destinations, or unwind at luxurious retreats. These aren't just frivolous activities, they serve a crucial purpose. Leisure is not the enemy of productivity. Rather, it is its ally. It fuels creativity, replenishes mental energy, and ultimately contributes to sustained success. The reality is, balance is not just beneficial, it's essential. By integrating meaningful leisure alongside work, successful individuals can maintain their well-being and continue to innovate and lead effectively. Perhaps the key to success isn't just grinding but also recharging. Fifth point: avoid risks. It's almost a mantra among the well-heeled: stay safe, avoid risks. Yet, isn't it intriguing that many of these affluent figures have vaulted to the pinnacle of success by hopping over the very fences they now advise others to avoid? The truth is, While they preach caution, their fortunes are often founded on audacious bets and ventures that could have easily veered toward disaster. What's usually omitted in their cautionary tales is the art of risk assessment, weighing potential downsides against the possible monumental gains. It's not about avoiding risk altogether, but understanding which risks are worth taking. Calculated risks, those evaluated with insight and strategic foresight, are the stepping stones to extraordinary achievements. Consider this: every major innovation or business empire was once a risk. Someone chose to challenge the status quo, to innovate, to venture where others hesitated. That's the essence of progress. No risk, no reward, as they say. Advice number 6, stick to what you know. This is a mantra often echoed through the corridors of financial wisdom. It suggests a cautious approach to investing. Stick to the industries and assets you understand deeply. On the surface, it seems like sage advice, fostering a sense of safety and control. However, peeling back the layers, we see a different story unfolding among the affluent. Many wealthy individuals are known for advising others to keep within their comfort zones, yet they themselves often step far beyond. They venture into tech startups, real estate in emerging markets, or cutting-edge biotech firms, areas they weren't initially familiar with. What's their secret? They don't just leap blindly. Instead, they conduct thorough research, consult experts, and sometimes they even partner with those who are already masters in those fields. Their approach is not about avoiding the unknown, but about strategically embracing it with the right tools and knowledge. It seems exploration with preparation is the actual strategy. 7th on our list, money isn't everything. It's a phrase often tossed around, usually by those comfortably sitting atop vast fortunes. Interestingly, it's not just a casual remark, but a paradox that unfolds in the opulent lives of the wealthy. While they advocate this seemingly humble philosophy, their daily lives paint a different picture. Consider the meticulous care with which they manage their assets. From real estate empires to diversified investment portfolios, their actions scream that money indeed is a significant player in their lives. Wealth management becomes more than just keeping track. It's about growing, protecting, and leveraging assets to ensure even greater security and influence. Moreover, their charitable gestures, often grand and publicized, might appear altruistic but frequently serve dual purposes, enhancing their public image and offering substantial tax benefits. It's a strategic play in the game of wealth, not just a simple giveaway. Actions speak louder than words, especially when it comes to money. 8th advice: formal education is overvalued. This statement might raise eyebrows, especially when uttered by the affluent, many of whom not only possess degrees from prestigious universities, but also send their progeny to similarly elite institutions. The irony is palpable. While publicly dismissing the necessity of formal education, their actions underscore a deep-seated belief in its value. Let's peel back the layers. Education, particularly from renowned schools, offers more than just knowledge. It opens doors to powerful networks and stamps a mark of credibility on one's resume. In the world of business and beyond, these are not just perks, but necessities. The connections made over coffees in university lounges can turn into partnerships that propel businesses and careers to stratospheric heights. So, why the contradiction? Perhaps it's a strategy to emphasize innate talent and hard work over credentials, or maybe it's a nuanced understanding that while education forms a solid foundation, it is not the sole architect of success. Either way, it seems that there's more to learning than meets the eye. 9th, keep a low profile. It's often preached from the high towers of financial gurus, the value of discretion. The mantra suggests that the truly affluent move in silence, away from the prying eyes of public scrutiny. But let's peel back the curtain on this well-intentioned advice. Quite contrary to the hushed tones of modesty, many of the elite are anything but invisible. Take a stroll through the digital world or flip through the pages of glossy magazines, and you'll find that many wealthy individuals are not just present. They are prominently featured. From sprawling social media accounts to public appearances, their visibility is not an oversight. It's a strategy. Why? Because in today's interconnected world, personal branding is not just a plaything of celebrities, but a tool for the affluent to unlock doors to new ventures, influence, and opportunities. It's a calculated display of their lifestyle, achievements, and sometimes their wealth. Visibility can sometimes be as valuable as the wealth itself. Finally, money can't buy happiness. This phrase has echoed through the ages, often serving as a cautionary reminder that life's true joys are not for sale. But let's delve a bit deeper. While it's true that happiness is a complex and deeply personal state that can't be purchased outright, the role of money in shaping our life's quality cannot be understated. Wealth provides a cushion of security, allowing one to live without the constant stress of financial peril. It opens doors to better education, healthcare, and living conditions, all of which contribute significantly to overall well-being. Moreover, with financial resources, one can afford experiences that enrich life, such as travel and leisure, which might otherwise be out of reach. However, it's also crucial to acknowledge that the pursuit of wealth for its own sake can lead to a hollow existence. True happiness often stems from connections with others, personal achievements, and the joy of living a life aligned with one's values. It turns out money can buy comfort, which is a neighbor to happiness. We've unveiled the curtain to reveal the truth behind common wealthy maxims. Throughout our exploration, we've dissected the often heard advice from the affluent, advice that they themselves might not always follow. From avoiding debt to the illusion that money isn't everything, it's clear that a single formula doesn't apply universally. As you navigate through your financial journey, remember to question and tailor this advice to fit your unique circumstances. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to subscribe to House Lux Estate for more eye-opening content like this. Until next time, keep investing smartly and living fully.